Hi friends, Toya here at Toya Talks. So, like many of you, today is a hard day in America. It is November 6th, yes, the day after our U.S. presidential election, and there's a lot of feelings. Needless to say, there are many people who are shocked by the outcome of the election. In addition, there are many people who are not surprised. There are also people who are rejoicing. I can't say that I'm one of them. You may be like me and you're really struggling with what does this mean for the next steps of America and what this means for all of us. And I know for me, the hardest thing is looking at my children, right? And trying to answer these questions. When I get an email from my daughter who is in 7th grade and it's like everybody's talking about Trump winning the election and it's really upsetting me. And my high schooler comes home from school and she's worried about the state of democracy for our country, struggling with what does it mean to know many of my friends' families are supporters of a presidential candidate that doesn't reflect my values and my family's values. And so I wanted to offer where I am today in the hopes that it can maybe help some of you process as well as maybe provide a little bit of encouragement. And I'll say that while my overwhelming feeling is of shock, right? And as a Black woman, there's also this sense of just not enoughness. And I've seen a lot of this on social media, right? Where as a Black woman or, as a colored woman, you can feel very much like no matter how hard you work, no matter how qualified you are, no matter what you bring to the table, no matter how many achievements you've accomplished, it's never enough. To see a candidate be so extreme in their language and bigotry and misogyny, just divisiveness, right? And that be the candidate that over 50% of U.S. registered voters elected as their candidate, it's heartbreaking to me. But like a friend said to me this morning, this means it's time to buckle up. Many of you may know if you follow me for a little while, I have an organization called Mother, Baby, and Beyond, and we provide postpartum health care and early parenting support to expectant and new moms. For me, I know that during a time like this, that work is even more important than ever. Moms will be needing more support than ever. Moms will need to know what their options are. And I'm reminded in this moment that the government does not hold all the power. We, I, you, all of us have personal power and personal agency that during this time we absolutely must use. It's time for our communities to get together and to unify and to start taking care of our communities. I think more than anything what this election shows us is that the government is not coming to save you. That's not the way that this works. So it is time to buckle up. It's time for us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps in a very real way. It's time for us to get back to community organizing and collaborating and working to advocate for the rights of our communities and individuals on a local level. Remember that we, the people, still have power regardless of who the presidential candidate is. My daughter asked me today, well, she's like, I don't think that this could happen. Like, could he really take away democracy and all of these things? When you look at that Project 2025 agenda, I haven't analyzed the whole thing, but from what I've seen and heard, it's pretty extreme. I don't believe that those things could truly be executed. Just like Obamacare couldn't be rolled back when that was proposed. But there's a Harry Potter quote that I love that Hagrid says, "What's coming will come, and we'll meet it when it does." And at a time like this, we need to remember those words from Harry Potter. What's coming will come, and we'll meet it when it does. But we'll meet it with power and with love with community and with connection. Because one thing's for sure, the only thing that can overcome evil is good. So this is our time. This is our call to action, to band together, to unite as a community, because that's how we move forward from this. So I hope that these words and this initial reaction has helped you today. Give yourself the space and time to process this, to grieve if that's what you need to do, to think about what your next steps would look like. And I know for me personally, I'm really buckling down on getting my life together. I was already in a mindset of really wanting to focus on looking more into investing and really saving and getting my house in order, in a sense. I think that now more than ever, those things are my priorities. Making sure that I have savings, making sure that my children have a plan, making sure I have a will and trust and different things in place. Whatever is in your capacity to do to get your house in order. I think this is a great time to think about those things. And we'll be okay, right? We'll take this one day at a time. We buckle up and we do the work that we need to do to move forward. Again, I hope this helps. Please, if you heard anything that you liked, please like and subscribe to this channel. And feel free to follow the work of Mother, Baby, and Beyond at www.motherbabyandbeyond.com. You can sign up for our email list. That is all postpartum healthcare and maternity related. If that information is not helpful to you, please share it with a mom that you know. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care and stay blessed.